What is up, everybody? Icyymike here, and I have some exciting news. Rocket League just yesterday announced a free new game mode called Rocket League Rumble, and boy, let me tell you, it is freaking sweet. Off the chain, off the heezy, however you want to spill the beans, man, this thing is freaking sick. And I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the trailer announcing this new game mode. And then after, we're going to analyze it. And I'm going to show you exactly what is this game mode all about and what you can expect. Okay, you can pick up your jaw off the floor now because the trailer's over. And like I said, insane. I think this is everything everybody wanted from Rocket League in terms of a new game mode. I know several times when I was playing that I'd be like, oh, it'd be awesome if they had like a game mode with power-ups that was kind of like an arcade style. And boy, did Psyonix deliver. Without a doubt, I am so excited about this game mode. But what exactly is in Rocket League Rumble? Well, you may have saw a few things in that trailer to give you an idea. So I want to discuss the things that we did see and even some of the things that we didn't see. So first, let's take a look at the first thing you saw, which was a boot. Now, Psyonix released that this game mode is going to have 11 power-ups. Now, we're not sure exactly on how those power-ups are going to be gathered, but my guess is it's either going to be something like collecting boost, except for they're going to be power-ups. So just kind of placed on the map, you can go run over them and you get them. That's my best bet on how that's going to take place, but it's not confirmed. But what I can tell you is that there's 11 power-ups that you can get, and it's going to appear in online playlists, as well as private exhibition maps, just like the hoops and the mutator modes as well. Now this is called the boot, and basically pretty simple. This one is going to kick your opponent's car out of the way. So very funny stuff right there. So just all you got to do is once you get the power up, hit it, and it kicks your opponent. Now the next one you saw was this crazy looking thing, and this is called the freezer. This freezes the ball in place. Dude, this is going to get crazy because when that ball's about to go inside the goal, you literally, if you have a freeze, you can freeze it. So no more breakaway goals for the teammate on a lucky dunk. Instead, you freeze the ball and you have time to get there and make the save. Now the next one, this one's a pretty cool one. This one is called the Grappling Hook. And this actually will pull you towards the ball. So all you do is you hit it. It grapples towards the ball, and it actually will pull your car to the ball so you can hit it. So it's going to be real interesting when you hit that when the ball is really high up in the air. Maybe when you didn't have boost to get an aerial, but you can still do it. Or to even block your opponent from making a play like a pass or something. So super cool stuff there. So the next one we saw was it's called the Haymaker officially. And this actually physically punches the ball. So this is going to be good for clear. So if the ball's in the corner and you're struggling to get that ball cleared and you can't get the right angle on it and you have this power up, just punch the ball and it should clear it for you. So it's going to be a real interesting way to kind of play defense with the Haymaker punch. I'm sure you could use it offensively too, but in my mind, that's more of a defensive power up to me. Now this one was a pretty interesting one. It's called the Magnetizer, and this one attracts the ball to your car. I'm not sure how useful this will be. I mean, it looks freaking cool. So maybe when, like, as they're using up here, if you're going up on a wall and it's getting pretty close, like you're at a 50-50 and you use the magnetizer and it brings the ball closer so you can actually win the 50-50, I could see that being useful. Also, if the ball is, in the open field and you may not get to it in time, or it's not in a spot where you would prefer to shoot from, like it's heading towards the corner, if you do the magnetizer, maybe it'll pull it up towards you and you can get a better angle for the shot. Now this one, yes, it looks like the freezer, but if you look closely, this one is actually called the plunger. And it's similar to the grappling hook, but instead of you going to the ball, this one brings the ball to you. And if you see in this clip, he actually pulls the frozen ball into the goal to score, which is very cool to watch. So yeah, it definitely can be used in combination, the power-ups. So it's going to make for some very interesting gameplay. Like I said, I am just super excited about this. This brings a whole new fun game mode for us to play, because we kind of get caught up in ranked play sometimes, and I'm not crazy about hoops personally, but this is something I could really get behind and I think is heading in the right direction. They could add so much more to this later on down the road. Just super cool stuff. Now this one I think is going to be my favorite, and this one's called the Spike. Yeah, just the Spike. And this will actually attach the ball to your car when you bump into it. So this is going to make it very interesting with air dribble, especially for those who aren't very good at air dribbling, or even if you can air dribble, you can even probably do some more crazy stuff with it. So you literally attaches the ball to your car, and you're going to be able to dribble and go at any different speed and angle that you want with that ball attached to your car, making defense very hard when someone's using that. So I definitely think this is going to be my most used one. Now this one is an interesting one. And it's crazy that they actually were able to implement this in the game. Well, I guess it's not crazy, but it's just kind of cool to see. This one is called the Swapper, and you actually change positions with your opponent. So as you can see in this video clip, he changes positions at the last minute to allow his opponent, or not to allow, but basically to force his opponent not be able to make the save, thus letting them score. So definitely going to be useful, when maybe your opponent has better positioning than you, and you can do the swap, and thus giving you the advantage. Pretty cool one here. Now this one was mind-blowing. I saw this, I was like, no freaking way. Now, I don't know how easy it is going to be control that ball up there, but nonetheless, this thing is freaking awesome to look at. I mean, look at this thing. It's a freaking tornado in Rocket League. So yeah, this one's called the Tornado, and you sweep up the ball and opposing cars into a giant funnel. Now, you don't see in this video clip that it's actually sweeping up other people's cars, so let it be known that it is confirmed by Rocket League that you can actually put if opposing cars get in that area, you can sweep them up and throw them in the tornado, which is actually going to be pretty freaking cool to watch. And also notice that this says free new mode. Now, I'm not really discussing that, but I just want to reiterate that this game mode is completely free. No DLC needed, just like in Hoops and the mutator settings. Completely free, which is awesome to do by Psyonix, making us all have the availability to get this. So that is all of the power-ups minus one. One was not seen in this video, but was confirmed by Rocket League, and it's just mainly because it's very hard to show in the trailer. It may have even been shown, but it's really hard to tell, and that is called the Disruptor, and this actually forces your opponent to drive uncontrollably. So much like the banana peel in Mario Kart, when you activate this power-up, your opponent is not going to be able to drive in a controllable fashion, making gameplay a little bit interesting. But like I said, we couldn't see it in the trailer, so no idea what that looks like or what the details of that are, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty awesome, just like everything else in this game mode. But yeah, that's it. That is all of the different power-ups in this game mode, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, it is free. It will be released in September that you saw in the trailer. And it has 11 total power-ups. Which is going to be freaking... I mean, I'm just so excited. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. And show you what you can expect in September from Rocket League. Because I think this is going to be a really big deal for Rocket League. And for non-competitive, scene. It's a game mode that a lot of people can get behind. And can get excited about. I felt like Hoops was very... I don't know. I just didn't really like it. I think it was either you loved it or you hated it. At least that's my personal opinion. But I think this is something that's going to be very loved by the community. Super excited about it, and I wanted to share that excitement with y'all. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you can be updated on any of my new videos that come out. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.